like it.
My uncle says this shit all the time.
I'm so excited.
I know.
I'm about to lose control and I think I like it.
He and my mom, they get into it all the time.
Wait.
They argue all the
I'm
time.
gonna pick that name up you dropped.
Sorry.
Dumbass.
I like the one that you put in and goes, wait.
Wait.
But they get into it all the time. And like he has like dementia now. And sometimes his logic is just completely off. And she's like, what are you talking about? And then he just results to that song. He's like, you know what? I'm just so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose my mind and I think I like it. Like he says this shit all the time. And I'm just like, stop doing that, dude. Like, and he says it just like that. It's the funniest thing. Like,
Dude, I can't wait to get old and do that shit because I do just random shit like that now. But I mean, I'll have an excuse later when I can just say I have dementia.
when I get old, I'm going to do like shit that I can get away
you
with.
have dementia. I feel like that kind of overrules.
Well, I'll just tell people I have dementia.
So you won't have it. You just tell them.
I'll be exactly as I am now. I'll just have an excuse I can use.
And then you'll
I'm old.
And then when you really get dementia, you'll forget to tell people that.
Yep.
And they'll just be like, "Oh, he's a dick."
It'll be right back to where I started.
When I get old, I'm going to do shit that I know I can get away with. Like, I'm just going to, like, just stand there and just pee down the stairs.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
No filter.
No filter.
No filter.
No filter.
Welcome to No Filter.
The No Filter,
No filter.
The No Filter Podcast, which is
an EMP Network production.
in this show you'll encounter nothing but
Straight talk. No PC.
No PC.
No PC consistency.
Please note that the
Opinions from the host.
Are not a reflection of the EMP network. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening,
thanks for opening up your ears and your minds.
and we hope you like this one. Just because you can.
Just because I can. They're like, oh, he's old and senile. Like, don't worry, that's our grandfather. He's just crazy.
I can't wait. I can't wait till I get old either. Like, I'm gonna walk out in the yard ass naked to grab like the mail or something like that if we still have mail.
Yeah.
Like,
What are they going to do?
If we still have mail. So you're envisioning a future where we don't have mail.
Everything just is
we
digital.
are- yeah, like
Digitized.
you can't see that happening.
No more US PS.
No, I don't think that's not going to be true. But I think the world is converting to a paperless world because if you think about it, there are a lot of jobs. Like my previous 3 jobs were paperless jobs. Like, so
Meaning you did not deliver newspapers?
You know what's crazy?
no, meaning I didn't like we weren't allowed paper in the job.
I see.
So, like, we had dry erase boards, we had computers, we had things that we can type on, but we weren't allowed to take notes. Well, it was a confidential thing, too. So, we weren't allowed to take notes. We weren't allowed to do things like that. So,
Was this R. Kelly's house? That's what it sounds like.
nicely done. Nicely done. But yeah, so it was a paperless job. It was crazy.
I have this service on my phone to where, like through USPS, and I can see my mail before it gets to my house. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. Or
No
so.
shit?
Yeah. So it'll show me everything that's coming, like whether it's like whatever.
So what you're saying is they open your mail at the post office.
No,
and send you a picture of it.
No, it's basically you just send a
Dear
picture,
Mr.
but I think
Vandalay, your shipment of erection dysfunction pills is not coming this month. I don't know why I had a hard time picking up erection dysfunction. Erectile dysfunction, that's what I was
erectile ED.
Hey everybody, welcome to No Filter. I am your host, Remorseless. I'm here with Double D.
Hey, what's up?
I'm here with Vandalay.
Hello.
And we are rocking. I fucking hate nature.
Oh boy.
But here's the reason why. And I mean like just the human body, specifically the mouth. And here's the reason why. Because you will not I've had 36 stitches in my mouth before just from fighting. And that pain was nowhere near as bad as as needing a root canal or needing work on your tooth. Mm-hmm. I woke up last night at like 4:00 in the morning and it felt like a bomb went off in my mouth. I'm going to see the dentist tomorrow to get this fucking
He said a bomb went off in his mouth.
That was
He likes
How
that.
childish is
that's
that?
a reach. that was a reach. But
This fucking guy.
but it felt like a bomb went off in my mouth. Like it.
You guys remember Gushers? I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Gushers. With that juicy explosion in your mouth. So good. Guys, I missed that.
What do you mean miss that? They still sell Gushers.
He said the juicy explosion.
So, whenever I'm missing that, I just go out and suck a dick. And everything's good after that. We're sponsored by Gushers.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh, I would
Juicy
love to get that Gusher
explosion.
money. Pause. I would love to get that Gusher money, though.
You do every Saturday night on the South Side.
Yeah, when I wake up and bombs go off in my mouth. No, but like, and I don't get root canal. I'm not getting a root canal. I'm
It's
sorry.
pointless.
I'm not. Just pull the fucking tooth.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to get my tooth pulled on tomorrow, as a matter of fact. But like, I hate how much it hurts. Like a cavity or a fucked up tooth. I hate how much it hurt. Like how much nerves
It's
are
a
in
lot
your
of
mouth.
pain, yeah.
Like the shit should not be. Like I've been stabbed and shot, and that pain was nothing compared to mouth pain. Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, it has its evolutionary advantage.
No, fuck that. Fuck
Dude,
that.
if you didn't feel pain, and there are some people, you heard about people that don't feel pain?
Yeah,
It's
they're
a certain
called.
condition. Do you know what it's called?
Yeah, psychos.
So without that, like you could get cut and bleed to death because you wouldn't even know that you're cut. So,
Wow.
I mean, feeling pain is actually quite an advantage. Because I mean, you'll still get hurt, but if you don't know that you're hurt and treat the injuries, then quite deadly.
Yeah, that's interesting. I've never heard of that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What are they called? Or what's the condition called?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. But...
Question for Google.
Hey Google, what is the condition called where people do not feel pain?
On the website NBCnews.com, they say, Ashlyn is among a tiny number of people in the world known to have congenital insensitivity to pain with anhidrosis, or SIPA, a rare genetic disorder that makes her unable to feel pain. To read more, look for the link in your
So
Google
is
Home
it
app.
SIPA?
What's the percentage of people?
I don't know. It's more helpful whenever it's up on the screen. I couldn't.
But it doesn't show it on the screen anyway.
Oh, it doesn't? I thought it did. I thought it brought up the research results. But
Has it done that?
I think so.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even. Because I'm not watching the screen. I'm watching
Right.
the computer.
I think she said it was a small percentage of people.
Okay.
But like,
crazy,
I
though.
do agree with you, but not feeling pain has its advantages, and the reason why, like for example, I only have feeling in 6 of my fingers. So when like I used to fuck with my wife like that too, because you know we met at Taco Bell, and I used to like put my finger on the grill, and she would be like, "Stop that!" And even now, she's like, "I actually almost cut my finger off before." Accidentally because I wasn't paying attention and I can't feel it.
Is that from frostbite?
No, it's from severe nerve damage. But
Were you
whack
ramming
it
that
off
thing
too
in your
much.
asshole? He had severe nerve damage, giving himself a wet willy.
Finger in his asshole too much.
why is a finger in the asshole a wet willy to you? I feel like you've been wet willying wrong your whole life.
I just made.
Grandpa won't stop giving me wet willies.
I just made that.
So when you were a
I just
kid and
made
one of
that
our
up.
uncles gave you a wet willy,
I just made that up, guys. Like
Are
I
you
was
just
joking.
like now realizing?
No, I know
that's
things.
not what everybody.
Oh my goodness, you guys,
Yeah, you know when somebody.
Jens guys, Jens guys.
your wet willies were crazy. Why is it every time I get a wet willy, I gotta pull my pants up?
That's like penis inspection day at school.
What?
You guys didn't have that? I can't remember where I heard that.
Did you used to get physicals in school? Did you have to like literally get a physical where the nurse like checked your balls?
No, not in,
Yeah.
they didn't do that in school. They only did that at the
did that at
hospital.
my school.
I did that at my school too.
They did like they checked your ears, your eyes, stuff like that. But they
Well,
never
we
made
know
you.
how you get wet willies now, so
Get
I
the
can
fuck
just
outta
imagine what happened at your doctor's office.
Get out of here.
No, but she's like, yeah, but it can still get infected and stuff like that. And like I can feel if like a bone breaks because it's not the skin, it's not nerves. Like that's your bones.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I can't feel anything on the surface or anything like that. So like she tries to get me to be more cautious, and I just take advantage of it the whole time. Like I'll pick something hot up with these 3 fingers. Like
I have to say, a similar thing has happened. Probably not to the extent that you're talking, but just from working in restaurants and picking up hot plates and everything. After a while, it's kind of the same thing.
Your fingers callous and stuff.
Yeah,
like
you're
that.
able to carry hot plates, and like I'll be handing something to my kids that I don't think is hot, and I'll carry the dish to the thing, and then they'll touch and be like, "Why don't you warn me?"
That's a good example because my baby boy. That's a good example because my baby boy yesterday he got all into the carpet cleaner. That's why you see it all over the table and shit. I tried my best to wipe it off. It's like glitter. It's like glitter.
I did see. I thought it was salt.
No, it's carpet cleaner. Like
I thought you were doing cocaine, man.
No, I only do that on Wednesdays. Okay. But like in like my wife, she's like, I put it on the windowsill in the hallway because that windowsill is high. And this little fucker, he like drags shit so he can climb on it. I don't understand why in kids' heads, like they are genetically fucking predisposed to do what they're not supposed to. It's like, okay, so why are you telling me not to do this? And then
I'm going to do it now, right? Like,
yeah. So like he put carpet cleaner all over the place. So I took him downstairs and I'm washing his hands. Shut the fuck up. I took him downstairs and I'm washing his hands, and I turned the water on, and I've done this when I'm putting them in the shower as well. Yeah. I made it a little too hot because I'm touching it and I'm like, this isn't hot. This is just warm.
Yeah.
And I make it a little extra colder, but it's still hot to him because he's 3. You know what I'm saying? So he puts his hand in, he's like, it's hot. And I'm like, all right, now it's not. It's hot. And he did it like, and I'm like, all right, go ahead. Now it's not. And he's looking at me like, I'm not going to do it again.
Man up, bitch.
And I'm like, you're a man. Do some push-ups or something, you little pussy. The fuck is wrong with you? And I throw him in the water. No, I'm just playing. But I finally get him to put his hands in there. But when I put my hand in there, the fucking thing is freezing. And I'm like, all right, just wash your hands and stuff like that. But like, yeah, that's kind of like what you were saying.
Yeah, hot plates, hot water.
How as you get older, you kind of get numb to it because you're doing the same thing over and over again. Because I'm sure shit was scalding when I was first learning how to cook at like 4 and 5. But then when I got older, it's like I just grab shit out of the stove, off the stove and out of the oven all the time with my bare hands now.
Yo, I take scalding hot showers.
I do too.
I can't do it. I can't.
I love them.
I can't.
I love them.
As soon as it gets cold, then I'm out.
I thought it was something with like the men's skin or something, because like I know a lot of women
so that
who
means
take
you have bitch skin then.
No, women take those scalding hot. I hear a lot of women take those scalding hot showers. I can't do it, and most guys I talk to like, dude, I gotta be lukewarm.
Really?
I'm a lukewarm guy.
Pussies.
Oh wow,
no, you guys are bitches. You're a bitch. Stop. Be a man. Take a hot shower. That's why you're always dirty. No, but yeah, I take scalding hot showers. How do you guys feel about taking showers? How do you guys feel about taking showers with women?
There it is.
There you go.
That's vaginal right there.
Right there.
We are watching the performance piece.
No, we're
it's
not.
It's even red. Look, it's red.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, that was the period.
No, you guys need to relax.
Fucking period.
Look.
Period.
How perfect is that, dude?
Period wool.
Hey, Google. Turn the TV off.
No, for the listeners, look up Winding the Skin by Lord Frederick Leighton.
Oh.
Yes.
I hate you guys. I really hate you.
What was your question?
So how do you guys feel about taking showers with your significant other?
Oh, I love it.
I don't like it.
I love it.
I don't like it either. I'm not a fan.
Because you're standing in the back, she's getting all the love, and you're standing back there freezing your ass off, not getting any fucking water.
Trading, I don't. But even in like bigger showers, like the hotel room showers, I love those showers. They're huge, and I just don't like taking a shower. Like I mean, shower sex is corny. You know what I'm saying?
That's like I told you have to have like a U-shaped dick to do that. Like, you know what I mean?
No, you don't.
Yes,
you're
you
just
do.
terrible at angling, apparently.
Oh, once again with the standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear you.
You're just terrible at angling. You have to be. But so
that's just because he's always facing down, so it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, he's
not
getting
out.
wet willies.
Nicely done.
But
yeah, I don't know about like taking a shower like in a utilitarian sense. Like if you just need to shower, And if it's every once in a while with your mate, yeah, I
That's
don't know.
fine.
But I mean, if you're doing it specifically because it's sexy, every
Yeah.
once in a while.
But what you were saying, utilitarian, like that if it's time saving. But I have 2 showers now. Take your ass downstairs and take a shower. You know what I'm saying? But like if it's time, if we're crunched for time and we only have 1 shower, you jump in the shower and it's like, okay, well, all right, I'm about to get out, or you can get in real quick. I'll wash up. I'll get out, and then you wash up and you get out, and bang bang, we're done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
I'm the one that takes long showers.
Oh, I
like
stay
I'll
in
be
there
in the
the whole
shower for like an hour and a half.
Because you're in there masturbating. We used to always say that, like, you take long showers because we know guys go in there and masturbate.
But see, no,
I
guys
don't.
I've
I
never
don't do that.
never masturbated in the shower, ever.
Me neither. Like,
I don't even pee in the
understand.
shower.
Oh, I pee in the shower all the time.
Like I used to, but there's a perfectly good toilet like 3 feet away, 5 feet away.
When you get in the
6 feet
shower,
away,
right?
so-
When you get in the shower and your body heat it does one thing, and then you get out because you have to pee. It sucks. Like, I hate that.
I just pee before the shower.
Yeah, but what if you have to? Like, what if you didn't have to pee before the shower?
You know what I hate? Well, usually it is.
What are you, a
because
5-year-old on a car
usually is
trip?
because the,
That's how it is.
I didn't have to go then.
I didn't have to go. No, I have to
it
go.
usually is because the warm water hits you for some reason. It just flushes you. But I'll get out and I'll piss now. But you know what I hate? I hate when you're taking a good shower and it's like an hour and a half, nice scalding shower. The water gets cold. You cut the water off. You get out. Then you got to take a shit.
I know, right? Then you have to fucking re-shower. It
Yeah,
sucks.
see, I always take care of that right before.
What if you didn't have to?
Well, then, shit out of luck, man.
Shit out of luck.
Wait until the next day.
Oh, that is so unhealthy.
You just hold it all day because of your disappointment.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious. Here we go.
All right, before you guys gotta start applying chapstick before the podcast.
Hey, it's
Are
like
you guys
I
fucking
told you
kidding
it's
me?
like contagious.
it's like peeing in the shower. Sometimes you don't have to do it before.
It's like when someone fucking yawns. It makes you yawn.
Seriously. All right, guys, you have witnessed another episode of the No Filter Podcast, and we are done. I fucking hate you guys.
That's hilarious.
But yeah. So 17 minutes in, let's go ahead and push this forward. Vandalay.
All right.
Vandalay.
He's been waiting for this story for so long. I don't know why.
You
though.
better tell it in the detail.
All right.
That don't leave anything out.
I won't leave anything out. This is no filter. I'll tell it.
Tell me a story, Vandalay. Is it story time yet?
All right. So I had an encounter with a white woman, and we had intercourse. We were really fucking drunk. So
Speaking to the mic.
Okay, so we're really fucking drunk, right? Don't remember half of it. Wake up the next morning. I go to pee. I realize that there is hair tied around my foreskin. Yeah, that's what I did, right?
Hold on, but that happens.
I guess so.
Okay.
It's
But
never
no,
happened to me before.
Like
You have
yeah, there's several times where I literally had to pull hair from my dick and from my balls and different things like that. Like that does happen. Like for some reason, okay, so Double D, since you're our white people correspondent, why do is this a stereotype? Because my wife even said it. White women shed their hair a lot. My shower is disgusting. My shower drain, that
Yeah.
shit.
I guess I never really thought about it
I pull
before,
cousin It's out of the shower.
That doesn't happen with black women?
No,
Their hair
absolutely
doesn't?
not.
no.
Okay. It must be white. It must be
Yeah.
the texture of the hair kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Because it's
I didn't know that.
ridiculous. My daughter's hair, she doesn't shed like that. It's just my wife. My wife sheds like a fucking sheepdog in the summertime. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And the other white women that I've been with, same thing. It's always been a shock to me. And I'm like, how do you have so much hair when half of it is in the fucking drain?
Well, mine comes out too. A lot too.
Yeah, but yours isn't all the way down to your ass or shoulder length or something like that. So it's not going to clog the drain. Seriously, Seriously, I have to use a fucking pipe cleaner to clean the fucking drain because my woolly mammoth ass wife's hair.
Wow, you just described your wife as a woolly mammoth.
No, I'm describing her hair as
Okay.
similar
All
to
right.
woolly mammoths.
Easy.
Let's get back to this story here.
Okay. So around my foreskin was this hair that was tied. And I was trying to, pull it off. And I was like tightening it. So it was like actually tied in like a fucking knot.
Okay.
And I was like, how did this happen, right? So I was like, I'll deal with it later. So I leave, go home. And I'm trying to get this shit.
I'll deal with it later.
What was I going to do, right? I didn't want to tell her about it.
Was it tied like somebody purposely tied it?
It was like someone purposely
knot.
tied this shit in a knot.
Are you fucking with
And
me?
I kid you not, but I doubt that she did that. I think that we just had such a wild night that shit just got caught up some type of way.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. All right.
She was like, you know how you flush a toilet and it spins clockwise and it
Yeah.
goes down the drain. Like when she was sucking his dick, she was like doing like a 360,
Swirly.
doing like a head spin, like it was 1985 and he was the cardboard. So that's
They call that the Coriolis effect.
So I
it
go,
looked like the changing scenes in an old 1966 Batman.
No,
Like,
no, 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 no. Or
So
like
I-
the spinning newspaper with the headline. Okay, go ahead.
so I go home, right? And I'm trying to get this shit off, and it will not come off. So then I cut it, right? Because it was a long strand on both sides that was like tied, right? So I cut both of them, and I was like, man, I might have just fucked myself up. So now
Is it tight?
it's tight.
Are you feeling?
No, because it's
Is it cutting off circulation?
No.
Okay.
It's around a certain part of the foreskin. So I'm just like, what the fuck? So after maybe, essentially what happened was I had to leave it there. I was trying to get it off for like days, and it just would not come off. But I didn't want to like go to the fucking emergency room or anything like that because I thought it was weird, right? So,
just the FYI, that's when you go to the emergency
yeah,
room.
but so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this shit off. Like I was determined it would not come off. So now I'm just cleaning it, with like peroxide every day and stuff. And this is for months now.
For months.
This shit is like 4 months, like right.
Are you kidding me?
And I'm cleaning this shit every day, right?
Did you give it a name?
I should have. So I go, like I had some people over one night, and this was when did I tell you about the story?
I'll say about a month ago.
Yeah, so this was probably at the end of November, I want to say. I had some people over, and I was like, I'm going to run to the restroom. So I went to the restroom.
I don't think you know how months work.
What?
This is January. Anyway, continue.
No.
Continue with the story.
I told you about it after it broke, but it was
okay.
on for it happened last year around like September. Or maybe August. Yeah, it's crazy, right? So and I still,
Yes, it absolutely is crazy.
You know how guys are. We don't go to the
No, if my dick's involved, I'm going to the emergency room. I don't, man.
So look, months go by. I have this get together at my house. Go up the stairs, go to the bathroom, and I look down, and the shit broke.
When you say shit,
My foreskin broke.
You should see Double D's face right now. You should see his face. Let me tell you, he has such a gobsmacked face right now.
I don't know.
Don't try to envision it. Just take
No,
it in.
No, I have
envision
to.
it.
I have
Envision
to
it,
now.
Double
Take
D.
me down.
Envision it.
Don't.
Your foreskin
Explain-
broke.
Describe it to him now. Describe
So,
it. Describe it like you described it to me.
Okay, so
Okay,
essentially,
I don't have a foreskin, so I have no idea what I'm picturing.
So I didn't know that I wasn't. I didn't know I wasn't cut right when I was a kid until now.
Okay. Wait, you cut right like they tried to do it and they botched it?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
That kick was shanked left.
So now,
We got a bleeder.
It looks like shoes thrown over a power line. Because it's
What?
it's
His
like
dick-
hanging.
His dick looks like his dick looks like shoe.
Dude, it's going to be so hard for you to envision this. I'm telling you. You guys,
Draw this, please.
Double D had to step back.
I'm not drawing this, but it's going to. I'm telling you. Do not try to envision
Wait,
this.
your
Like
dick was?
It looks like
Your balls.
my penis
Your penis looks like shoes.
hanging over a power
Hanging
line.
over-
It looks
power.
like you know how you remember those old toys that you used to
Yeah,
little
paddle and ball.
That's how
The paddle and ball. That's what it
No,
looks.
not the paddle and ball. It was like a butterfly type of thing. It was a stick and it had like two ball, like, and it used to go up and down like the. It looked like a butterfly.
yeah.
That's how his dick looks.
What?
Listen, I'm telling you. So I didn't
don't remember
realize.
this?
I didn't realize.
yeah.
I didn't realize that I probably wasn't cut right until this point. Okay, 31 years into life.
Okay.
So at this moment, I panicked. I said, "Dude, what the fuck is going on?"
So
and it
when-
doesn't hurt.
So when
it
he says he has an elephant dick, it's because his dick looks like Dumbo right now.
So I panicked and I was like, I told him, I was like, I don't know what to do. And his wife working in medical, she's like, you need to call a urologist, you know. So I have an appointment scheduled for tomorrow, actually, for surgery.
Like that?
Yes, as we speak.
He was like, "Man, am I gonna shove all of this shit into a condom?"
Like I didn't know how I was gonna bone until the surgery, and I was trying to get it done before I left town for the wedding.
Oh, yeah.
And so you should have heard me on the phone with the lady. I said, I can't wait until then. I can't. I'm going to a wedding. She's just like, what? And I'm like, I'm going to a wedding. I cannot wait till after the wedding to get this surgery done. It has to be done beforehand. It was so funny.
What did you say it looked like? What did you say it looked like?
What do you mean?
You said it looked like what did it look like? A ceiling fan?
Oh, yeah. It looked like... It looks like, like the strings from
What? What the fuck are you describing?
Dude, I'm telling you.
That's what's hanging from his dick. The ceiling fan, the strings from the ceiling fan is what's hanging from his dick.
That's the
it's
skin.
Is it on the bottom?
Yeah, it's
Or
on
is
the
it on
bottom.
the top?
It's on the bottom. It's just skin that broke, that was once like together.
Is it? And it's just hanging there.
Just hanging.
Is it sensitive? Like whenever you like pulling your drawers up and down.
I can't feel it.
It looks
That's what
like
it looks
this.
like that, yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I just took a zip tie or a twisty
twist
tie
tie.
and put it over a pin and bent it down, and he said his dick looks
So they have to snip it. They have to they're probably gonna end up snipping both of those.
wingtip dick.
Yeah, just snipping right there.
Wingtip dick. That's what this is called. This episode is wingtip
He could not.
dick.
He could not wait for me to tell his story. He thought it was the funniest thing. Everybody else was like, "Man, that's awful. Are you okay?" He didn't even ask. He just thought it was the funniest thing.
I'm not gonna ask. You said it doesn't hurt. You said it was fine.
I
wingtip
panicked at
dick.
first because I'm like, "Man, what if there was a vein in there? Like, I'm gonna die right now." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're alive.
I'm good. Yeah. So I realized that it was just skin.
It looks like this. It looks like.
I gotta see it. Stand up. Stand up.
Just
Pull your pants down.
Show him your dick.
But look,
show him your
the
dick.
funny thing about it is that they tried to reschedule
Just
me
show
for.
me your dick.
They tried to reschedule me. They tried to reschedule me for another week, and I said I refuse to wait any fucking longer. It's not going to happen.
You have dick
They're
locks.
like the call center. They're like the call center put this appointment through, and I don't know if we have capacity for it. And I was like, you better find fucking capacity. This is a serious deal now. She's like, are you in pain? I'm like, no, but.
You should
It's
have
a
said
serious
yes.
deal.
You should have said yes.
I should have.
So serious you waited 4 months.
Yeah, dick locks.
Well,
Dude, I'm sorry. I don't know. I think I'm in shock, and like I'm gonna process this later because I don't even.
but now every time you envision me, you're just gonna think of this. That's why I didn't want to tell it.
Or I think I'm just gonna block it out.
Yeah.
You know, like with childhood trauma.
Please
like
do.
You do.
Please do.
No, you cannot repress this. You cannot repress this. Like, no, this is not something that you repress.
Yeah, it's super weird, man. It's a weird story. I told you my life is like a fucking movie, man. Like, my stories are just crazy as hell.
How did the doctor get away with botching a circumcision?
I don't know. Like,
It
but
was,
you know
it
what?
was in the 80s.
Yeah, you know
What the
what?
fuck does that have to do with anything?
Chicks
They may
would
have been
always
drunk.
chicks would
You know,
always
they were
say like, "What's
smoking in
that
the
extra
surgery room.
stuff on the side of it?" And I'd be like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
really?
Yeah.
It's just-
People would always say that, and I'd just be like, "It's nothing. It's fine.
Were
It
they
works
like,
fine."
it's not quite cut, but it's not quite uncut?
It's just a little extra dick, baby. That's all. It's just more me.
It's more
like-
girth.
It's like whenever you go to the deli counter and you're like, how do you want your ham? Well, I don't want it chipped.
Sliced.
I don't want it sliced.
Take a
Maybe
pound
chipped.
of your chipped ham.
Not quite all the way.
Oh man! that is
Speaking
so
of
funny.
chipped ham, man, Have you ever seen a vagina and it looks like a chipped ham sandwich?
Oh yeah,
That's
Like
disgusting.
like a box of cow tongues.
Like the porn stars, because it's been
Isleys.
hit. Like the lips have been so
Yeah,
like
it's so
they've
long.
had so much.
like-
Yeah, and they're like
it,
curled up and
curls
shit.
up.
Yeah,
It looks
Isn't
like
that disgusting?
pork rinds.
Yeah. Or like
Pork rind box.
yeah.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I'd like to say I feel for you, but I don't want to feel that. I don't feel what you experience.
If he jumps
I'm
up and
perplexed
down,
by it.
his dick will probably fly away.
So is it like a hound dog's ears?
Yeah.
Hey, robot. Hey, robot. Where's my lunch?
Fuck your lunch.
What?
Sorry, I am getting involuntarily reprogrammed by the No Filter podcast.
No Filter Podcast? What the hell is that?
The No Filter crew is taking over my systems, slapping all who opposes.
What do I do?
Join the movement or get ran over.
How do I join the movement?
Visit their social media sites.
Their social media? What are their social media sites?
Facebook, EMP Network, Instagram, EMP Network 412, no spaces, and Twitter at Network EMP. Danger, fuck the sensitivity police.
I'm telling you, it's just like
Your
that.
dick just looks out. It's like I'm a hound dog.
It's just like that.
Wow.
But you know, I'm a little afraid. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't know if they're gonna. I hope they put me under.
You know
I
what
don't
it
think
looks
they
like?
will.
You know
So
what it
you
looks
think they're
like?
gonna give me live
You remember-
anesthesia?
I think they'll give you local anesthetic and do it while you're awake.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, get it over with, hurry up. They're gonna be like, you're done.
Maybe they could put one of those. You know, when women have like a cesarean section or something, they put like a curtain.
Blue, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they could do
No,
that.
I
for
want
you.
to see them. Like, if they fucked up the first time, you might want to monitor the second attempt.
I don't know if I'm man enough to sit there and watch
Dude,
that.
it's gonna. How long is it gonna be wrapped up for?
You
It's
sat
gonna be
there-
wrapped up.
His wife said like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, you sat there and watched your dick break.
I didn't watch it break.
Here,
It
like-
broke, and then
you
I
feel
noticed
it?
it. No,
The moment it happened.
no, I didn't feel it. That's why I said I noticed it when I went to the restroom.
It looks like the spine of a book, and the book page is just hanging. If you had it.
So many jokes.
So when you send dick pics now, like,
I've never sent a dick pic. to
you've
be
never
honest.
been a dick pic. You're definitely not now.
I've never sent one.
Well, that's because apparently your dick looked like the face of a salamander.
Yeah, but you didn't know that there was anything wrong, right? You thought your dick was normal.
I thought it was
this whole
normal.
time.
I watched porn, and I was just
porn
like,
and you seen
I've seen all type of weird shit in porn. I just thought like, okay, well, you know, whatever.
Never was like,
Double
hey,
D. Are you circumcised?
I am, yeah.
Like, circumcised dicks look weird, don't they?
You're not circumcised?
Yes, I'm circumcised. That's why I
Oh.
said circumcised dicks look.
No, I
No,
think
uncircumcised looks weird. Yeah, they look like fucking anteaters.
Uncircumcised dicks. That's what I meant. They look weird.
Like anteaters, dude.
So I got to tell you, and this is a little embarrassing. It's a little embarrassing
Wormheads.
on my part, but it was a long time into my life before I found out which one I was, whether I was
yeah, you were
circumcised
saying
or
that on What's
uncircumcised.
Happened to Me.
Yeah, because I mean, I grew up saying, there's two choices: you can be cut or uncircumcised or uncircumcised, but I was never told which was which. So
I
because
still
of that,
think that's
Who makes that?
hilarious.
And your parents make that decision. That sucks. Like you should be able to tell them at birth. Like I don't want to. I want to
you
shove
can't.
all this in.
You can't.
You
You can
can't
tell-
speak at birth.
oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah,
He was advanced. Double D was advanced.
He
as
was
a baby.
advanced. He's like, look, circumcise me, okay? I want all this weird shit hanging
I want
off.
this shit. Yeah, I don't want to look weird. Just cut it.
Get fucking sweater lint on my dick.
Like,
Bring
so,
the oil in here.
Like, but why would? I don't understand why people would have an uncircumcised dick.
I don't know what the advantage is. I know like religion plays a role in some of it, right?
For what? To circumcise?
To not circumcise.
To not circumcise? Well, there's the advantages. There's natural lubricant under the foreskin.
Okay.
So obviously, when entering a woman, that's natural lubricant right there. But that's if you don't clean that, if you don't pull the foreskin back and clean it, that's how you get schmegma. how you get that schmegma.
What the fuck is schmegma?
You don't know what schmegma is? Feel free to Google image
I thought that was like a yogurt or something.
Hey Google. Hey Google.
Yo, my Google.
What's schmegma?
According to Wikipedia, smegma is a combination of shed skin cells, skin oils, and moisture.
Can
It
you
occurs
stop
in
one of
both
those?
male and female mammalian genitalia.
Do I need to do it again?
Cottage cheese is what it is.
Oh shit!
Schmegma. That is a nasty
Is that from
word.
Unda from Down Under?
That is a nasty word. Schmegma? That just sounds gross. But I didn't know. I thought that was a yogurt. No, that's shawarma. What is shawarma then?
Yogurt under your
I don't think it's
foreskin?
yogurt, though.
Is there a woman's circumcision?
Yeah, that's a good question.
There is. It's very controversial. They only do it in like certain African countries. It's a forced thing. It's if you ever heard of genital mutilation, female genital mutilation. What they do is they force the girl down and they cut her clitoris off, and that's what the female circumcision is.
So
And
they have no feeling for like.
no, and it's to discourage a good feeling. It's to discourage sex because then it won't be pleasurable.
Right. Wow.
So here's a question.
You can always put your finger in your asshole.
I think, like, I don't mean... No, we're not talking about wet willies anymore. Like, I don't mean... Like, if a woman's getting circumcised, like, for example, the porn stars with the chipped ham vagina, I think you should just cut
meat.
Those lips.
Yeah,
like
just cut
those
it off.
stretchy lips. I think you can just stretch it like a Laffy Taffy, just...
You know, or like an earhead.
I've done that with skin tags before. Have you ever done that?
You've cut your own skin tags off?
Yeah, just pull it out and snip it.
I've
with
never
scissors.
had a skin tag, so I don't
Yeah, what
know.
the hell is a skin tag?
A skin tag is like you ever see people with like moles? It looks like a mole, but it's like long and like a
It's
worm
like a
on their
little
neck.
extra piece of skin that sticks out.
Huh.
Don't look. You
Yeah.
went. I know exactly. I saw your eyes. Dude.
I know exactly because I think I mentioned that before. Like the little
That's my taco meat.
yeah.
That's what my kids call it. So that's what I call it. It's my taco meat.
I love how self-conscious you were. You as soon as you.
I love
see
how
me
you're bringing
look,
it up
you, like,
on the
covered it
podcast
up.
too.
You're like
I saw you looking at it.
I just told a penis story.
Yeah, I mean,
For you, Art.
Just told a circumcision.
Circumcision. Slightly.
the best thing ever was the good for you art.
I'm getting something taken care of here.
For you, buddy. I don't feel bad anymore.
It's crazy.
You shouldn't have felt bad for him anyway with his dumb ass. You should have took that hair off right away.
I don't know. I don't understand why you left it
I was
on for so long.
trying to, and it was weird, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Could you
Like,
not slip scissors underneath it?
Dude,
Like in-
I tried not to get too close to. So I cut both sides of the hair. So the hair was like as long as this cord here, right?
You don't want to do that.
And I was like, so I cut it down to here, and then I was like, "Fuck, this is gonna be harder to get off now." You know what I mean? And so that's the whole issue. But when I was pulling the hair, it was just tightening it, and I just was like,
Okay,
so I
so
tried to
what is a
unravel
flag?
it, right?
What is a flag red enough for you to go to? What is a flag red enough for you to go to the ER? Like
Me? I have to be in pain
if
first.
my dick is involved, I'm going to the ER.
I have to be in pain first.
Like that's a pretty important.
I'm a true dude,
Besides
like-
my heart, that's my most. I think that's my most vital organ.
Now, if my shin is hanging out of my fucking leg, then I'm going. You know what I mean?
I noticed your brain wasn't in that list.
No, I mean if my brain,
Brain,
is in your
penis.
Heart in your penis.
Heart, penis, brain. Nah, it's
no,
cool.
It's the order is heart, dick, brain. That's the
Yeah,
order.
yeah.
That's the order. Heart,
But your
dick,
brain tells your heart to beat. So why don't you go brain, dick, heart, or brain, heart, dick? What?
Yeah, because your brain tells both of those organs to work. So, yeah, brain has to go first.
You cannot prioritize your dick higher than your heart.
I'm definitely prioritizing my dick higher than my heart. Because you die hard. So when your heart doesn't work, your dick is still hard.
Shit.
Right?
Are you under the impression that everybody dies with an erection?
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Okay.
Hey, Google. Does everybody die with erections?
Like, no, 54% of the population.
According to Wikipedia, a death erection, angel lust, or terminal erection is a post-mortem erection, technically a priapism, observed in the corpses of men who have been executed, particularly by hanging.
Oh, so you're telling me? So you're telling me with all those lynchings, those dudes were just rock hard?
That's not where my mind immediately went, but you went straight for the lynchings. Okay.
Oh shit!
So I guess these people with the autoerotic asphyxiation, they know what they're talking about.
What the fuck?
Get rock hard.
Yeah, apparently from hanging or getting decapitated. so when you get your head cut off, another head grows.
Like a lizard. So King Louis the 16th, when he was beheaded, he was just rock hard.
Oh,
and
man.
the people of France were like, "Vive la France!"
So do you think when they chopped his head off, if he was standing up and they chopped his head off, his head like rolled forward, bounced off of his dick like a diving board, and then hit the ground?
Well, you know how they say you can still see for a few seconds after? You'd be like, "Yeah, rock on, buddy."
Imagine it pokes you in the eye as it comes off and it's rock hard, pokes you in the eye. You're like, fuck.
This is not how I want to spend my last moments.
Your head's on the ground like, fuck you.
Now that's something for Darkest Night to do. Like, do you listen to Darkest Night, the podcast?
No.
Oh man, it's a real good podcast. It's like an immersive podcast, and what they do is they take these heads and they show the last clip that they had of their life. Just imagine that one, like your head getting cut off, you getting poked in the eye, so now you only see the shit on your left.
Dude, that has to be a terrible death. Like,
well, I've heard too that they did do that when they would decapitate people. They'd hold their head up and show the body.
Right.
How much of a mind fuck would that be if you're staring at your own
like, man,
body?
What the fuck? Why am I not on my neck?
Yeah, that'd be
Why am I not on my neck?
Man, is that what my penis looks like? Kind of somewhere in between cut and uncut.
You want to know what would be? You know, it would be really fucked up if your head hit the ground and then your body fell over and your dick landed in your mouth.
Finally!
Look. Fuck.
Well, better way to go. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man. Jinx.
Or what if your body just fell over you and you're like, you have to get this fucking thing off me. Like the last seconds of your life and you're being crushed under a body.
But like yourself. You're being crushed by yourself.
No,
and it's horrible. Like right on your lip. Like you can't do shit.
It's like you fucking. It's like when somebody has your hands and they're making you punch yourself in the face. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Oh man. Yeah, you need to relax.
You have to relax. Like you should let me say it first.
What if they mixed up the heads and showed you the wrong body?
Like I don't have titties.
Oh shit! Is that what I look like?
Damn! At least I slimmed down.
I think you got the wrong body.
So, like upon shock treatment, do you fart too? Like, do you let go a bowel, or like release a bowel or something like that? If
I think you do. You piss and shit. I think.
Yeah.
Whenever you die.
Upon shock treatment?
Upon like being, so you're definitely you're in shock or so, right? At that time.
I think so.
Like you've never been in shock and like shit on yourself?
You said shock
treatment. I don't mean shock treatment. I'm just saying like, have you ever been in shock and like shit on yourself?
Your bowels.
No.
You do release your bowels and you piss on yourself when you get tasered.
Yeah, so there's a shock. Yeah, so imagine being decapitated, like you're peeing and then you shit.
Out of a rock hard dick? Ouch.
It's going like this.
It looks like you pressed a button on the water fountain.
Gets on people in the crowd.
Oh, me, myself, and Irene, where he had sex, and that next morning went to the bathroom and shot on the wall.
That was so funny. He used a picture to deflect it.
Oh, shit. He wrapped up in that shower curtain.
Man. Did you ever see that?
No.
Oh man.
Dude, that is one of my favorite movies. Like my favorite part in that movie is where he's driving. Because he's a schizophrenic, right? Mm-hmm. And he's driving a car, and he looks in the rear view, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" And he and whatever the other personality inside of him, they start arguing, and he throws himself out the car. Then he chases the car and gets back in, and looks back in like, "How'd you get back in here, dude?" I thought that shit was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
He is
only Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey
can
is
do
so
that.
clever. Even in the slapstick, like immature comedy, there is still so much intelligence in it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a very, very smart guy. Like I love Jim Carrey quotes. Jim Carrey quotes are fantastic.
Yeah, Jim Carrey, he's amazing.
I'm not reading a Jim Carrey quote, guys, just in case you were waiting for it. It's not happening.
Can we turn the television back on? I feel like naked.
I agree.
Hey, Google, turn the TV back on. You know, you guys could have just done that.
I did
I
not
don't
know
see
I
a
could do that.
remote.
I'm sure I could have reached over and turned it on quicker than Google.
Yeah.
Is it on?
No.
No. Vandalay, just hit the... Oh, there it is.
She sucks at her job.
See what I mean about the response time?
No, and that's what I was telling you. I have a continuous listen on it, so that way I can give out more than one command, so it stays a little longer. So that way, before
Stays fresh a little longer.
before it responds, it wants to listen to multiple things. It's kind of like having a wife.
Not touching that one.
No, I took that shot on purpose. No, I'm just playing. I love you, baby. Even though I just kind of said your hair is like woolly mammoth hair at the beginning of the fucking episode, you know. All right, so let's go ahead and actually move
into a topic.
We can end this. We can end this on a real good note. Tesla,
yeah. Have you guys seen... I don't know how soon it's coming out, but there's a Tesla suit, is what it was called, for VR gaming. So what it is, it's a fully immersive virtual reality gaming, fully immersive. It's like a wetsuit that covers your whole body, and it gives you the ability to feel what is in the virtual reality. So
Nice.
I'm not a big gamer. Remorseless, I think you are. I don't know about you, Vandalay.
Not at all.
So how excited would you be for something like this?
like it depends on the game, because I don't want to play Call of Duty and get shot and feel that and have to respawn and feel it again, like over and over and over again.
Right.
Or I don't want to play like
Them's
Gran
the breaks,
Turismo and crash. Like
feel your skin being burned.
This
alive.
isn't this is like a notch higher, but they had a system like that. It's called Omni. What you did was you bought a treadmill. You bought the treadmill, you bought the glasses, you bought the gun or the gloves and stuff like that, and you actually walked on the treadmill and you would walk in the game. You would turn and you would turn in the game and different things like that. And the latency was 0. It was amazing. I played it when I was out of the country. It's amazing. It's called Omni. Sorry. With this though, this seems a little too real, and the reason why is, for example, think about the most popular games. Like even now with the new Tomb Raiders coming out, Lara Croft be getting fucked up.
Yeah, like what if you got shot? Like what is that feeling like?
Yeah, and that's what I said. I don't want to play The Division, or I don't want to play Call of Duty, or even playing like Madden or something like that. First off, think about the US.
Taking a hit from
most of us are obese anyway.
Taking a hit from Aaron Donald. You're in this suit.
Yo, I do not want to get hit by TJ or JJ Watt and like while I'm running through the 8 hole. Like, no, you're not tackling. Like, you're just laying there like hurt.
What about like the games like those games like Halo and stuff like that? Like if there's like a fire.
Yeah, Call of Duty. Hefe, what do you
Hey,
want?
buddy.
Why don't you have a pull up on?
He's free balling. Don't worry about it.
He always free balls. Go ahead.
Okay, so another year from now, he's gonna have to stop doing that, or I'll be concerned, because he's gonna probably end up being a.
He's gonna be done with that, and I don't know why he likes just walking around Winnie the Pooh style. It kills me.
You know what's crazy?
But that's how I That's how I was potty trained, so that's how I potty train.
Yeah,
like
that's a
you
good
have
way
him
to
run
do it.
around without a pamper
Yeah,
and different things
absolutely.
like that. But him in particular, he just keeps taking his pull-up off and just running around Winnie the Pooh style. Like it's
Kids do
crazy.
that.
But yeah, I gotta break him out of that habit because last thing I need, he starts school in September. Last thing I need is the teacher calling.
Some little girl say he me too'd her. 3 years old.
But knowing him, he'll probably walk up like shaking his dick at people like, all right, you need to relax.
But they allow you to do this at home? Mm-hmm.
No, but yeah, we got to break him out of that. But yeah, but you're just repeating the same shit that I'm repeating. You said Halo, I said Call of Duty. You said,
I'm sorry. I'm just saying,
yeah, just that would hurt.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't think that they would make it the 100% accurate on getting shot. I'm sure it's just like a flick to the chest or something.
I would hope not.
Yeah, well, like if it was like airsoft, because I love airsoft. Hey,
Like the
we
airsoft
should
guns?
go out on it. We should go out and have airsoft, either a no filter podcast, airsoft or paintball thing.
We
like
should.
invite the people that listen to us and just go out and have a good time.
We should.
That'd be cool.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna try to set that up in the summertime and see what's going on with that.
We should do it in the winter, man. We should do an outdoor one, like in the woods and shit.
Have
like-
you got hit with a cold?
Yeah,
paintball?
yeah. That's what makes it fun.
No. Like I'm too traumatized. We can't do that. We can't do that.
So, have you seen Ready Player One? Because they have a suit
Yes.
similar to that.
Ready Player One is actually a
Yeah.
really good movie.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But yeah, they have a similar suit in Ready Player One, and kind of like that omnidirectional pad you
Yeah.
were talking about too.
And like Gamer, did you see Gamer with Gerard Butler? He's like
Long time ago,
He is a avatar, but he's a real person, and somebody else is controlling him.
Oh no, I did not see that.
So like, and it's similar. It's semi similar to that. But it would be good. Like I'm not the biggest VR fan though. Like I've never liked VR. I bought a TV. Like I bought this type of TV specifically to play the game on this type of TV. Ergo, I don't want to wear fucking goggles while I sit in my recliner and play the game. Nor do I want to get up and exercise. That's why I have a gym. Like I'm not getting up and jogging to run 10. Do you know how difficult it is to run 10 yards in football? Well, I know you don't, Double D, but.
You're right, because I've never ran 10 yards before or ever played football.
But have you?
Yes. What are you talking about?
No, you don't play sports. You don't. You.
But you said recess and
No.
but I mean
I do
in the
not
real-
watch sport. I played sports before, dude.
No, but have you played like with football equipment on? And
No,
different
I've
stuff
never
like
played
that?
with football equipment on before, but I
But
understand the concept. I've run,
so
I've played.
it's very difficult to run 10. You know that, Art. It's very difficult to run 10 yards in football. Like it's not easy. So just imagine. Like I'm not doing that. I bought a game so I can sit on the couch and play it. That's why I bought it. I don't want to wear it. I don't want to. Oh yeah, I'm about to play the game. Let me go get dressed.
Imagine you're playing Halo and you get shot. Then you take the suit off and you're bleeding.
This shit's too real.
What the fuck? Let's go to the emergency room.
They get squibs.
You
get squibs with the suit.
You go into the emergency room.
You get free squibs.
You go to the emergency room and they're like, "Let me guess, you were playing VR gaming. You were VR gaming, right?"
Yeah, I understand why
Sit
your
with
chest
the
is
others.
bleeding, but why does your dick look like that?
Completely unrelated.
Why do you have a wingtip dick?
Yeah, so I think the VR and AR is not really at the level where it's going to be like everybody like you are impressed with it. I think it's going to be another decade to maybe before we get like the really good shit.
I don't want VR though. I would rather have holograms. Like
Holograms are cool, yeah.
That would be amazing. Like if we were sitting here playing chess and the chessboard was a hologram and we're moving it and it's a chessboard but it's a hologram, like that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Yeah, I would.
Like
That'd be
imagine
really cool.
playing Street Fighter and we're in the game is right here and it's a hologram and me and you are just playing Street Fighter. That would be amazing. I don't want VR. Don't give me fucking goggles. I don't even want glasses. If I'm gonna get glasses for something like that, I want like glasses like you know how Tony Stark is talking to Friday or Jarvis inside of the Iron Man suit. Like that's how I would want glasses.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like technology's going to get to that at some point.
I can't wait till it does.
Do you remember Virtual Boy from Nintendo?
Yeah,
like the mid '90s.
Yeah, I remember
the first
Virtual Boy.
attempt at virtual reality, which was horrible.
Oh my god,
so bad. Everything was like red and black, and you had to lay down on the ground and stick your face in this contraption.
Remember the 3D where it was like the two different colors, and it made the 3D instead of the IMAX shaky screen. The 3D where you had the glasses.
Yeah, the red and blue glasses.
Yeah,
that's what I'm familiar with. I don't know what you're talking about.
When was the last time you watched the IMAX? You haven't watched current 3D?
No, because I don't like 3D movies.
I don't like them either.
I don't.
It makes my head hurt.
I like 3D movies. Well, I can see 3D movies now. Before I couldn't, but like now it's like the screen just shakes really fast. And since it shakes really fast, it creates like with these glasses are preparation glasses, and when you put these preparation glasses on, it when the screen shakes, it makes it look like it's popping out now. So it's a lot better. What the fuck are you looking at?
I don't know what that means at the bottom of the screen here. That Phi big?
Phi big.
Sorry.
Anyway, so
I think that's probably the location of the photo.
It has to be.
Information.
Where is that at, though?
What is Phi big?
So Phi big is that?
Yeah, but no, I
so like it shakes now, so it pops out more. So it's the 3D now is a lot better. If you can throw the pennies out, I'm telling you, 3D now.
You're right. That's what's been holding me back. I don't have the money to go.
Here you go, man. Listen,
I have the pennies to shell.
Don't start getting all sensitive now. Like what I'm saying is, like it's definitely.
I'm not gonna. Here's the thing. The last movie I went to was that technology. I'm pretty sure it was a technology.
He's a photographer. All right, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Was Alice in Wonderland?
Okay. Which the newer ones?
Yeah, with Johnny Depp.
Yeah, you've seen it.
I didn't like it. I don't like it.
Oh,
that's why I don't go to them.
Oh, I liked it. I really liked them.
I'd rather just watch a movie. That's all.
Yeah. But I don't think it's a good idea to put a simulator suit on a bunch of civilians that's never been shot and in pain and stuff like that. Otherwise, it just like it. I mean, you shouldn't put it on anybody.
It just sounds like exhausting.
Exactly. It just doesn't. It just seems like a waste of time.
You're enduring all that trauma trying to play a video game, and I don't know. It just seems so exhausting to me. I'd be like you're jumping over shit and get hit and fucking rocks. You know, it's just I don't know.
So imagine if like you're playing Mario and you jump and you break a brick with your head and it's reality. You're gonna have a concussion.
Yep. Mario should be dead.
There's a college humor skit where like it said real life Mario and he's running and he jumps and he hits the brick with his head and he falls and he's screaming like ah! And then,
sounds about right.
And he's screaming and Luigi walks up and he's like, Mario, what is the problem? And he's like, I tried to break the brick with my hand. And he was like, why would you do that? He was like, because they usually have the coin. They have the coin in them. And he's like, really? And he's like, no. And then Luigi jumps up and he hits it and he breaks his neck. And Mario's like, Luigi, no. And he's crying. And he's like, I heard the snap.
Yikes.
It is so real life Mario. Look it up on College Humor. Real life Mario is hilarious. But yeah, I can't see me being entertained by something like that. Like imagine playing a game getting kicked in the face. You just end up falling. No.
So you like augmented reality better than virtual reality?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know. I'm excited for VR. Like I said, once the technology gets there,
it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Because you can do things that you wouldn't normally do. And I think like if you could like simulate going on the moon or something like that and
You
feeling
in this
anti-gravity. Okay, or whatever, climbing Mount Everest or something, or a volcano. Or...
Definitely. So, okay, so when you say get there, so what exactly would be your idea of a good virtual reality simulator? Like, what would sell it for you? Like, what would make you go to the store and buy one?
Something where you get so lost in it that you take off your helmet or whatever and be like, oh shit, I forgot I was playing that.
So, like, sort of, do you watch anime?
I've watched a few here and there.
Have you ever seen Sword Art Online?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, it's similar to that. Like they have the goggles on and they lay down in the bed and like they put the goggles on and they literally immerse themselves into a world, and they play the game in this world. But they
like
play
Matrix style.
It's just cognitive.
Cerebral.
Thank you. Or cerebral.
Yeah.
It's just cognitive, and they're in their head.
That's
and
what I'm
everything
talking
goes
about,
on.
baby.
That would be
That's what
that
I'm
would
waiting
be crazy.
for.
It's like, but isn't that similar to Surrogate? Remember the Bruce Willis movie Surrogate?
I didn't see that.
Well, in this movie, all of these people, they're real people, but they stay in their homes and they interact with people via VR or just an augmented world.
Yeah, kind of like just meeting online.
Yeah.
Going to a chat room or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know how I would feel about that. Like, that would take away human interaction. For
It would, but I mean, you're talking about people who would be doing it all the time. I mean, just like any other technology, if you use it for, like I said, if I wanted to do something that I couldn't normally do in life, then that would be cool. To stay in that for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, yeah, that's problematic. Same thing. Well, I mean, you get that with video games now. People do that with regular video games.
And that's exactly what I was going to say. Like, you have your limits because you're not a gamer. You're not into it. You know what I'm saying? But people play games for 12 hours, for 15 hours, and different shit like that. Like, if you jump on a game that just came out yesterday, and you see somebody's like, you jump on Madden, and it just came out yesterday, and you see somebody's record like fucking 112-6. It's like, whoa, you've literally been playing this for how long now? This is crazy.
Yeah, like you don't have anything else to do.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have a job to go to.
Yeah, it's insane. But people but they're getting paid for playing games and different things like that now too. So the world is adjusting to this type of behavior. And I don't know, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Adjusting to that kind of behavior?
Adjusting to people like playing the game all day. People are getting paid for it now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like accommodating them.
Even on like YouTube, this dude was walking around stealing wigs, and he gets over 1 million views, and you get a check from that. Like, it's enabling this
stealing wigs.
Behavior. Yeah, like he's walking past women, taking their wigs and running.
What if it's not a wig?
And he gets
that's assault.
Wait,
it's assault regardless.
If you steal someone's wig, that's assault?
You're stealing somebody's property and you're taking it off of their person. That's assault.
I didn't know that.
But
wait, and he gets paid for this?
Like, if you're subscribed to YouTube, all right, and you have that YouTube contract, a certain amount of views gets you a check. And if he gets 23 million views, he's getting paid for doing these fuck things.
Yeah, so he's getting paid for his YouTube channel. He's not specifically getting paid.
Oh no,
to pull off wigs. Okay,
but people are getting popular from these Instagram flicks where kids, for example, are being obnoxious and they're getting popular and they're getting different windows and doors open for them so that way they can get money. And I'm saying, how do you feel about people getting this gain from, essentially ridiculous behavior?
Yeah, I try not to entertain that and give that any kind of support or view it or anything like that, because I don't believe in it. If you want, you can do whatever you want. If that's how you want to make your money, if you feel good about yourself making your money like that, you do whatever you want. I'm not going to be a patron to that.
Yeah, but what is that? But what is that doing for the next generation? Because you see one person do it, then the next person do it, then like that's
yeah. But I mean, I can't stop it. So what can I do besides be a grumpy old man and be like, I don't like these kids.
Yeah, back in my day, these kids didn't do this. We had respect.
I mean, what can I do to stop it? Nothing. So it's just my opinion on the matter.
Yeah, but that makes me think about our previous generation, and you know how getting earrings were gay and different things like that. Like we talk about skinny jeans, how they talked about how we used to dress, and I'm pretty sure their predecessors or whatever you want to call them
pull them pants up.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure our predecessors and whatever you want to call them talked about the neck dress and different things like that. So, do you think this is just a chain, or do you think it's actual disgust, like something's wrong with it?
I don't want to get started on millennials. There's a lot that disgusts me. But I mean, seriously, with something so massive as a movement with a whole generation. What do? You can't do anything, right?
Yeah, I agree.
So, hopefully, it will correct itself.
What?
You've been quiet.
I've been tired. See me? I'm trying to stay up. Over here, I'm like, oh.
Well, I mean, we're pretty much we've had it in for a decent amount of time, so. You guys want to move the closers?
Yep.
All right. Do you got any closers?
I don't. We only talked about the two things.
Yeah. Well, I have one.
Okay.
Guys, if it's involving your dick, go to the ER.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good one. Actually, I'll second that.
And go to the ER. Don't, because wingtip dick is not attractive.
And also, for all the moyles out there and doctors, don't botch the circumcision, man.
Oh my god!
I don't know how he got away with that.
You had one job.
You had one job to do.
Yeah.
Fucked it up.
I love that scene. That's like one of my favorite scenes on Ocean's 11. Remember that?
Nope.
That's where that you had one job came from.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think it's from before that.
No, I googled it. It's actually from Ocean's 11. Remember when he had to blow up the wall? Don Cheadle was right there, and he had to blow up the wall. And he had to wait for it to get clear, and then like he didn't wait for him to get clear, and the wall blew up, and Don Cheadle's covered in dirt, and he comes out pissed off, and he's like, "You had one job to do."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where that came from. Or at least that's what Google told me.
Google's a lying whore.
Google can be a charlatan.
True that.
But I mean, yeah. Other than that, Art, you got or Vandalay, you got a closer?
I think just with like this Tesla VR bodysuit, I'm just curious to see like what the disclaimers would be when they release it, and what the precautions would be, because to me it just seems like it's something that's gonna go fucking crazy. Like it may catch on fire. Like I mean, if there's any type of wires or anything like that, and it just seems like it's dangerous. So. But I'd be curious to see it. I don't know. Maybe I might get one. Who knows? Who knows if I want to jump in a volcano and get a weenie roast?
You kind of need one right now.
I know.
Did you guys watch Black Mirror?
Yes.
Oh, so do you remember the one? I think it was season 4, maybe playtest.
Yes, that's exactly what it came to my mind when you were talking about that.
So that's what this article mentions. That is kind of like that.
Speaking of which, did you guys watch Bandersnatch?
I started to because my kids told me about it.
I could not get into it.
I have yet to try it.
I couldn't. I'm not even going to talk about. I could not get into it. I mean, it's a good concept, like because video games are interactive and different things like that. Now in cutscenes in games, you got to hurry up and press X and stuff, and like so. I don't mind that. And plus, stop staring at me like that. And plus. I don't have the control to my TV anymore. I use my phone. Mm-hmm. So you got to unlock your phone and stuff, and you only got a certain amount of time to pick what.
I was like sleep there for a minute. Sorry.
Wake up.
And so like you only have a certain amount of time to pick. So like it becomes a task, and I think that's why I wasn't into it.
Too much work.
Too much.
You
work.
just want to sit down and watch.
It's just like the video game thing. Like I don't want to do like if I work a lot. Like when it's time for lazy time, I really want to have lazy time. Like I rarely get it. I want it, right?
Yeah, you're entitled to it.
But anyway, yeah, man. I think we're done, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, guys, thank you for listening. And the stuff you hear, you may like it, you may hate it, you may agree, you may disagree. You may think that we're full of shit, you may not. You may relate to it, you may not. Anything else? I mean, one thing that we can promise you, that it will always be no filter. Thank you for listening. Signing off, this is Remorseless.
Me, Double D.
Vandalay Industries.
Hello, everybody. This is Alexander Ovechkin, greatest Russian hockey players of all times. When I'm not scoring goals or tearing down the great imperialistic American devil, I'm listening to No Filter. It's a great show. Please take time to connect with these American dogs on their social media outlets. You can find them on Twitter at network_EMP, Instagram EMP Network 412, and Facebook EMP Network. If you do not listen to my advice, you will feel the full wrath of Mother Russia. До свидания, comrades.